A Navy admiral recently described reverse engineering program involving extraterrestrial spacecraft.
Section 51.
Section 51.
Section 51.
Hi everyone, what's up? I am GH, aka DOSGeek, back here with you and Section 51. Thank you again to watch this new video. The transcript of a conversation between a US Navy Vice Admiral and a leading scientist discussing a failed attempt to gain access to a highly classified program involving a crashed extraterrestrial craft has been recently released online. The conversation took place on October 16, 2002 and involved the retired director of the Defense Intelligence Agency, Vice Admiral Thomas Wilson, speaking with Dr. Eric W. Davis, a scientist working on the feasibility of exotic propulsion systems with EarthTech International, an advanced technology think tank established in Austin, Texas. In the 15-page document comprising the transcript, summary notes, and an accompanying letter, Davis describes what Wilson told him about an April 10, 1997 briefing where Wilson received information from former Apollo astronaut Dr. Edgar Mitchell and Dr. Stephen Greer, the founder of the Disclosure Project, about a classified UFO program that they had code word information about. At the time, Wilson was a Rear Admiral, Deputy Director of the Defense Intelligence Agency, and Vice Director for Intelligence for the Joint Chiefs of Staff, a position he held from November 1994 to September 1997. When Wilson inquired into the program's existence from a regulatory body created for special access programs, he learned it involved a corporate research and development effort involving a retrieved extraterrestrial craft but was denied access by 3 corporate officials working for a major US aerospace contractor. The document is believed to be authentic, and its consistency with what Greer and Mitchell had earlier revealed seems to point to this. In the transcript of the 2002 conversation between Vice Admiral Thomas Wilson and Dr. Eric Davis, it was revealed that a crashed extraterrestrial vehicle was being reverse engineered by a major aerospace company. Moreover, in the document, they used the reference to the best one of them for this aerospace company, and it firmly points to Lockheed Martin's Skunk Works division, which has a long track record of successfully working on cutting-edge aerospace programs. And after asking some questions, Wilson was quickly denied access to the classified UFO program by 3 corporate officials. Wilson described how the Watch Committee told him about a prior incident years ago where the present security system was set up after an agreement was reached with the Pentagon's Special Access Programs Oversight Committee. The Watch Committee told Admiral Wilson that despite him being Deputy Director of the DIA and Vice Director of Intelligence for the Joint Chiefs of Staff, that he was not on the bigot list, those with a need to know access who could be briefed about the UFO program. Only a few Pentagon officials were given access. Finally, Wilson was told that the UFO program was a reverse engineering program of a recovered extraterrestrial vehicle. Importantly, he expressed his surprise, thinking that the UFO term was merely a cover for acquired foreign aerospace technology built by the USSR or China. And he was told the corporation had encountered great difficulty in its reverse engineering efforts. Their program was going on for years and years with very slow progress. The refusal to grant access was the critical moment that Wilson realized that the corporation was being supported by a powerful group linked to the Pentagon to hide the corporation's reverse engineering of an extraterrestrial spacecraft. All this is very telling about the power of corporations when it comes to who is really in charge of the research and development of extraterrestrial-related technologies. Another conclusion is that Wilson's testimony provides powerful support for the existence of a UFO control group running extraterrestrial-related projects in a way that escapes conventional government and military oversight. Admiral Wilson's experiences is telling us that the UFO control group is very real and exercises great power through its ability to restrict need-to-know access to whom it chooses regardless of an official's constitutionally backed duties and positions. While it has long been known that US presidents and members of Congress were routinely cut out of the loop of such UFO-related projects. However, there is still an important issue outstanding. Who leaked the 15-page document to UFO researchers in November 2018? Was it one or more white hats wanting the disclosure process to move forward by leaking one of the most important UFO documents ever to publicly emerge, as contended by UFO historian Richard Dolan, describing it as the UFO leak of the century? There is growing speculation that the leaked 15-page document came from the files of the deceased Apollo astronaut Edgar Mitchell. If so, who gave the document to Mitchell? The most likely source is Dr. Davis, given his direct role in recording the meeting with Admiral Wilson. The fact that the 15-page document was publicly uploaded on April 19th is significant given recent public interest over Navy pilots reporting UFO incidents and the creation of a Space Force as a new branch of the US military, which takes us to this last conclusion. Finally, the three corporate officials in the Watch Committee that denied access to the classified program claimed that the reverse engineering of the extraterrestrial vehicle was very slow and little progress had been made over the years. Were they telling the truth or providing a cover story for successfully reverse engineered extraterrestrial technologies which had been covertly deployed in a corporate-run secret space program that was kept away from the prying eyes of the DIA and Joint Chiefs of Staff? Maybe the emergence of a Space Force will ultimately address many of the questions and issues raised by Admiral Wilson's investigation of the corporate reverse engineering program back in 1997, and the secret construction of anti-gravity spacecraft by multiple corporate contractors for the US military or other unknown customers. Space Force may also provide a powerful institutional foundation for disclosing many secrets concerning anti-gravity technology, alien life, the reverse engineering of extraterrestrial technologies, and secret space programs. The leak of the Wilson-Davis conversation comes at the right time for the disclosure process to move forward, and Space Force is the most likely institutional catalyst for all to be revealed. Thanks for watching. As usual, you can like and share our videos, have a look and order some of our amazing t-shirts in our Spreadshirt shop. Link is down below. And of course, subscribe to Section 51 if you are new to this channel. It's always a great pleasure to welcome new viewers here on Section 51. I'll be back really soon. Open your eyes, watch the sky, live long and prosper.